morning, and nobody seems concerned about the challenging day that lies ahead. But let me share it all with you. You're watching Challenge SOS, the only show with enough excitement to satisfy your giant appetite for the extreme. 2 teams from Cape Town and Grabo have been plucked from the safety of their schools to challenge them in the outdoors. We're in a secret and remote location deep in the bush so that we can push our teams deeper and further than they've ever gone before. When you take on the outdoors, great and exciting things are bound to happen. So come on, get out there and get in on the action instead of reading about it on your friend's blog. Come on, go way out there and make every opportunity count here on Challenge SOS. Oh dear, our team seem to think this is a holiday camp.
Die kos is baie lekker hier en ek wil graag weer bly. Kom bly.
The food is great. I love it.
Baie lekker, maar nog nie so lekker soos my ma se kos nie.
I have bread and bacon and eggs.
The question today is, what do they know about building shelters?
Today we are doing a shelter building.
Shelter is amper soos 'n hok wat 'n man moet bou.
Ek het nog nooit uitgebou nie.
I have built a shelter before.
I have a little bit of some clues how we're going to do the shelter.
Wel, ek dink jy gebruik spykers. Solank jy net binne kan lê vir die nag of dit moet baie stewig wees, dan moet die reën deurval nie en
There are still houses like that in the Eastern Cape. And when you enter it, you could see everything. You see how it's done.
Ek het 'n plan van aksie gehad ja om as span te weer en na mekaar te luister.
We have tried some things, then we have gone in the internet and search and see different kinds of houses.
ja, gees is baie sterk in ons span en ons dink ons kan hierdie kompetisie wen.
My heart is ready. I'm ready for it.
I'm going to bring it.
Hey guys! These guys are the real deal. Should they go through to the finals and win Challenge SOS, they'll make history as the first ever unsinkable outdoor class of 2011. Tackling the elements, these guys will really find out what it means to rough it out in nature. So far, they've braved some serious heights in a ziplining challenge in series, and today they'll be facing the wild woods. Eek! Spiders, lizards, and puff adders. Let's go catch up with our brave contenders. Hi, guys. Hi. So we meet again. Team Lebopo, tell us who you are and where you're from.
We're from Catherine Marie Premier, Grabo. We're scared of nothing and we're here to win.
Scared of nothing and here to win. I like. Team Ihlati, tell us where you're from.
Yeah, we are from Isikokolo Primary School, Khayelitsha, and we are here to have fun and win.
Fun and win. I like it. Fun and no fear. Pretty cool. Now, just to remind you guys, your ziplining challenge last week counted for secret points. So we don't know yet who's in the lead and who's falling behind. But with this being your second challenge in a total of 4, it could be anyone's game. Are you guys excited?
Yeah!
Now, you at home know that we would never leave you out. So if you want to check out some of the challenges we're doing and how you too can get involved with nature, log on to our website, sostv.co.za, where you can chat to me and Paul or the teams on Facebook or Twitter. Check it out. So guys, there are no mountain bears, there are no lions, but I can't promise you that you won't step on a puff adder. Oh boy. Which of these teams will survive the hectic vibes of the outdoors? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. And that could be anything. We're coming at you from a very deep and remote location in the middle of, well, nowhere. Our teams are facing each other in their second challenge in this heat, and after the drama of the zip lining, they really need to pick up their pace. It's not going to be easy as they face these invader trees and some alien vegetation, courtesy of Mother Nature. Come on, guys, bring it in. Right, so I know you guys have got the tools and you've got the will, but do you have the skills to survive out in the wild? Well, we'll have to see. With puff adders and all, it could get dangerous, but I do know that you're all capable because you're superb challengers, right? Yeah! Fantastic. So imagine you guys have to go camp out for one night in a forest, but you've forgotten your tent. You'd have to build yourself a comfortable, safe, and dry shelter, right? Yeah! So, here's the deal. Using those tools over there, you're going to get some materials from nature in this terrain that are going to help you build your shelter. But you are not going to get to destroy our indigenous plants, right? Definitely not. You guys are only allowed to cut the invaded trees and alien plantations, right? Like the black wattle, the blue gum, Port Jackson, or maybe some pine. Got it? Yeah. Awesome. Because if you do cut down any of our indigenous plants, you'll be disqualified. Got it? Yeah. Pretty serious, pretty serious. Yeah. You guys will have 1 hour to build your shelters. The team that finishes building first gets a whopping 40 obvious points. How awesome is that? Yeah! But there are also some secret points, and those will be awarded by our judges from Triactive. They'll be given to the team which has built the most comfortable, the safest, and also the prettiest shelter. Yo, that's gonna be tough. Well, okay. Yep. Well, let's head on to Anton from Triactive, who's going to give you guys some briefing. All right, you excited? Yeah! That's what I want to hear. Let's go.
Okay.
You. Dude. All right, guys. Dude. Anton is going to show you how to build a proper shelter safely. All right, so you need to listen very carefully to him. As for me, knives and saws and ropes, well, I'm getting out of here. Bye.
How's it, guys? Willem is going to help us do this. Just on the safety side first, okay? We're working with machetes, saws, and things, okay? You've got 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 arms, 2 legs. I'd like you guys to leave with all those, okay? If there's anything during this briefing that you don't understand, please ask me. Okay. We're first going to clean the area, which we're going to use to build our shelter. Okay, and then when we're finished, you guys carry on. So if you just come over here.
And so the strong dudes construct a strong frame out of poles covered with leafy branches. And there it is. Not exactly 5 stars, but it will do for a night in the bush. And don't you try this without supervision. Those tools can be sharp. Ouch. Team Islati, Team Libopo, come on over. Right, so you guys just got a little bit of a briefing from Anton. Are you ready? Yes! I'm glad because these tools sure look dangerous. So you guys better protect your hands. Here's some gloves. Pass them on. The team starna sanchidie into the wild go kry the best materials go ya ga ntlonyana e ka gona go khotlela di elements. Santse ba shumishe creativity ya bona. Sounds simple, right? Well, we'll have to see. Team Lebapa, Team Islati, are you excited? Yes! Fantastic. Now, just to remind you guys, Anton and Willem will be standing on the sides looking out for your safety. If a situation looks a bit dangerous, they will intervene. All right?
Yes.
Remember, you only have an hour for this challenge. The team that builds their shelter in the fastest possible time gets 40 obvious points, but there are also secret points that will be awarded to the team that has the most comfortable, the safest, and also the prettiest shelter. Cool?
Yeah.
I've got a stopwatch. I'm going to time you. Are you set?
Yes!
Cool. Ready, steady, sink or swim! And they're off. Using an assortment of tools, they first have to clear the ground and clearly any leadership questions out of the way. Right, the ground is cleared. Now starts the selection of strong branches. These are stripped down so that they can be used for the frame. But there are too many opinions and no real communication.
Excuse us, Santoy.
Hulle was voor ons nou die challenge begin het, die uitdaging begin het. Het hulle vir ons gewys wat om te doen en hulle het ons sekere ruimte gegee waar ons dit moet bou.
Mooi, al die kakkerij kan ons gaan het beter bereik.
Begin hier vanaf, Santoy, begin hier vanaf.
Ja, dit dan.
Allemaal uit die paard asseblief. Nou moes die planken gekapt, die takken van die boom afgekapt. Ik heb beide takken afgekapt en nou voor die blaren heb ik alle blaren bij elkaar gemaakt om die pit van de recht te maken. Goeie help me, goeie iemand alsjeblieft.
Het is niks aan het krijgen zwaar en toch een help ik al met takken af te kappen. Als we ons eindelijk deel van die span geven, we elkaar helpen.
Okay, come. Give me. Push that tree. Push it. Yeah. Not too hard.
Uh-oh. There's trouble brewing.
Kom dan, kijk dan.
Down here.
Die tijd is kostbaar, hoor.
Jy moet nie so aanjaag nie.
Come on, teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
Make it tight. Around the tree. Down here.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good. Let me go and take another one.
So far, we're doing good.
So far, we're doing great, guys.
We're doing fantastic.
Okay. There is action and movement.
De reden waarom ik aan die boom geklimd heb, ik wil die boom afbreken. En ik heb het terecht gekregen van die boom was te dik. Ik denk, hij is niet zo'n apie.
There's trouble brewing between Shantae and Nelton of Team Libapo.
Santoy, waarom gaat u met de zaag?
Als ik bezig is met die zaag, vat ze die zaag bij mij. En dat heeft mij zomaar bij voeden gemaakt.
Maar klaar, is bizar.
Van die waarheid is allemaal. Ik heb uiteindelijk al die zagen vanaf om aan de bomen te gaan zagen. Dat is ook.
Reason rules and peace is restored. Thank goodness.
Cut it here.
On the other side, Team Itlati is working together and getting on with it. Good job.
That's great. Faster and smooth and nice.
Our strategy was to make the top as strong as possible, and the line, and to tie the ropes very hard. That's what we wanted to do.
The teams look neck and neck. Both of them are busy with their frames. Oh, my hat. Who will take the lead?
Ze kan hier hele langste touw omdraaien, die ding is klaar.
Dus ik hard proberen om samen te werken als een span.
It seems that the vibe in Camp Libapo is a little irritated, but Nathan just keeps on taking the calm lead. Eish, bad vibes can cost them the challenge. And over to Itlati, things are taking a turn for the worse with little teamwork and much bossiness and power struggles.
One person there, one person here, and one person here.
We're not making rooms. Our opinions do not count. I tried to make it count. I had to be a little bit tough. We're not making rooms, okay? We're making a place to live in.
Then I was like, okay, Snallo, okay, stop it. We have to listen to me. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. And we're like, okay, Lina, that's right. Then he realized that I was right. You like to shout and shout and shout and shout. You must listen. Stop arguing.
I'm sorry I didn't listen to you, Lina Mandla. I do not like saying this, but I'm sorry. But you've got a hard head, I must tell you. Yeah, move away, Lina.
I need to. Faster.
Get away.
Stop arguing. No.
Get away.
Snallo, you're too slow. The good thing that was he was working, but the bad thing was like talking. He likes to talk. And when he's talking, he'll stand and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And when he's finished, and go job. Go job, go job. And he works and work and work and work and work and come back and talk again.
Uh-oh. Too much arguing and too little work can cost them valuable points.
Amanda, you must tie
put
this
it
up.
there.
Amanda, tie this up. This one, tie it.
Hey, both talk too much.
Amanda, you must.
I better go in and break the tension a little.
Amanda, tie this up. This one.
It looks like Team Ihlati is building their shelter in a traditional style with some interweaving. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is our forest.
It worked. There's peace and they're working together. Phew, my nerves. Over to Limpopo. Their leader is still firmly in charge while the girls go in search of some, shall we say, decor items? Oh my word, pine cones?
Toen ga ik naar Hydri en nou gehaald tennisballen. En toen komen ze weer terug naar ons keiling toe om die tennisballen op de plekken te gaan zetten. Maar dat gaat tegen werken, waarna dat gaat uitgestaan.
How far are you guys now?
Almost there.
When you're finished, I'm finished.
Meanwhile, Ihlati has sorted out their teamwork issues and is making a serious effort to grab those points.
Just beautiful.
We need some more. I have to go all over, run up and down, up and down, up and down, picking up the leaves. It was too hard.
And with time running out, Limpopo's Nathan is giving more instructions. Is it enough to earn those points?
Bietjie van hy goed agter afhaal.
Dat gaat niet echt like in Helton.
Het gaat nog extra tijd vat.
So vinnig as moontlik kan julle maak solank julle net klaar kry. Mense, ons voor.
You're watching Challenge SOS, where school teams are facing off in extreme elimination heats for the crazy title of the Unsinkable Outdoor Class of 2011. Today's challenge is shelter building in a forest, and the teams are only allowed to use materials from invaded trees and plants. So far, both teams Limpopo from Kathleen Murray in Grabo and Team Ihlati from Isikwakelo Primary in Khayelitsha seem to be building head to head. But time is running out.
Ons is amper klaar net 'n paar minute oor. So om die dan nou klaar te maak.
Limpopo is still tidying and trying to decorate their shelter, but Ihlati seems happy with their efforts, and they're going to call it.
Okay, let's say 1, 2, 3.
Finish! That's fantastic! So do you think you did well?
Yes.
Do you think it's a strong shelter?
Yes.
Is it comfortable?
Yes.
Is it safe?
Yes.
Fantastic! I'm very proud of you. Step away. Step away. And I hear Team Limpopo, I think they're also done. Let's go check. Oh, you guys are finished! Yay! But I do have some sad news for you. You didn't finish first. Team Ihlati just finished with a 5-second gap just before you guys. But remember that there are those secret points. We don't know them yet. And if you win them, then you've got the majority of points for this challenge. So hang in there. All right, give me a high five. Fantastic. I won't give it a go, though.
I don't believe somebody can lie down here. How are you going to put four? Well, do you climb in there and lie down? I think it should have been a little bit deeper because they're going to be half out, in the weather. Should we go and have a look at the other one, mate? Okay. Okay, you got a lot more room here, eh?
Yeah, there's more space in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be quite comfortable here. You know, all said, there's a good shelter. That one, this one's definitely a lot stronger.
Yeah, and it's bigger, yes.
Yeah, and it's a lot
More
bigger.
space.
They've woven the latte, which makes it quite very much stronger, and it's solid. So I think I'm going to have to sleep on this one and come up with a correct decision a little bit later on.
Hulle het meer ruimte gehad, maar ek dink baie daar sal wie ewer daar binne in lê sal baie nat reën.
The other team's shelter, that was a mess.
En die bed het ook jy's te waffers gelyk nie.
The other team's shelter was a little bit too small for 4 people.
Als je fout aan onze werk, maar niet zo worry en gespannen.
All right, so you guys had to face each other in a shelter building competition today, where 40 obvious points went to the team that finished first, and 60 secret points will go to the team with the best shelter. Tell me, Team Ihlati, nicimane zenjani?
Sicinga uba senze bhetelele kunawo ngoba sikhawuleze sagqiba indlu yethu futhi i-comfortable nayo yonke into efunekayo kwa.
Very comfortable. Are you confident?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going Zima, guys.
Yeah, it was hard because bekufuneka oko sibalekise emithini samsoxobula, oko sibalekise emithini samsoxobula, and indlu yethu inkulu and it is strong, and even a tornado can never do anything in that house.
Or a tsunami, my friend.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Tim Lebapo, you didn't finish first. Maar sê vir my, hoe het hulle gevoel toe hulle besef dat die ander span klaar is?
Ons was baie bietjie nervus sien, ons agter.
Die een uur het baie vinnig gegaan, ons het nie dit verwag nie. En daar's altyd die 60 geheime punte wat ons kan wen, maar ja.
You're right, there are still those 60 secret points up for grabs, and we don't know who's won them yet, and they could swing this challenge either way. If you guys want to keep up with the action here on Challenge SOS, then log on to our cool website, sostv.co.za, where you can chat to me and all your favorite teams on Facebook or Twitter. Join us next week when our teams will be hitting the boards in a Waterworks kneeboarding challenge where strength and speed are key. It's going to be yet another exciting adventure you don't want to miss. Till next time, go out there and have an adventure of your own. From all of us here, remember to stay sharp and keep swimming. Well done, guys. You tried. Well done. Wow. Well done. Ha! Fantastic, Snallow. Give you a
Good. Let's rock and roll. Come on. Shot.